Hey, what's going on, everyone? June here with Hapa英会話, and joining me today is CJ. What's going on, CJ? How you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Doing well.
Nice.
So
Thanks
today, let's talk about different ways to express I'm tired. I feel like in the English language, there's so many different ways to say that you are tired. So, CJ, when you are tired, what are some expressions you use?
Okay, so sometimes I might say something like, man, I'm worn out.
Worn out.
Worn out. So if I, long day of work, end of the day, yeah, I'm worn out. Another one is that I might use is I'm exhausted.
Exhausted. Do you think they all have like the same degree of tiredness in there?
No. I would say there's a slightly different degree. So let's take I'm exhausted, for example.
Okay.
I would say this means that, even if we think about like a car that has gas and it's completely gone, it's exhausted. There's nothing left. So this means you are done, There's no energy, there's no anything left. There's nothing left. But I'm tired doesn't necessarily mean the tank is empty.
Yeah.
It's just letting it's letting the person know that we're in that territory.
We're in that territory.
We're in that territory of we're closer to empty than we are on full.
Yeah.
Right. So somewhere in the middle, even perhaps. But yeah, just around there. So yeah, I think different degrees.
Gotcha. And me being a parent the first time, I realized that I am constantly tired. The moment that I wake up to the moment that I go to sleep, it doesn't matter how many hours of sleep that I get, I feel like I wake up feeling tired every single day.
Gotcha.
Let me talk about worn out real quick, because I think it's a good expression. So when you're talking about tiredness, I think there's like tiredness from like work, studying, whatever it is, like kind of like that mental and emotional fatigue. And then there's also like tiredness from like working out, for example. Let's say like you ran for an hour. Can you use worn out in both situations? After a long day of work, I'm worn out. After like running 10 miles, I'm worn out. It doesn't matter if it's physical or like something you do at work.
In my opinion, yes.
Okay.
Yes, because as you said, it could also be a mental thing. In fact, it may not be physical at all, but you go to work and you have these meetings, these long meetings, and people don't agree, and you have to, there's some not yelling, but major disagreements going on. So at the end of the day, person sits down, I'm worn out, but it might just mean a mental exhaustion. Yeah, it could mean that just as much as a physical situation. So yeah, I think it could apply to several situations or a combination of the two.
How about drained or drained out? Use that one? Hear that one?
I hear that one. Yeah. I'm drained. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I would. That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good, because that also could work for a mental situation.
That's also a mental one right there. Yeah, you hear it a lot with like mental fatigue with drained out, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like after a hard workout at the gym, would you say I'm drained out?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
right?
It's it fits.
It fits.
Fits. Yeah. I can definitely say I don't use it so much. But yeah, I mean, it works. It works. And I could,
exactly.
If somebody used it, one of my friends used it, I would totally understand what they were saying.
How about this one? Burned out, when you are burned out.
Now, I have used that one.
Okay. I hope you're not burned out these days. I hope it's not something that you use recently.
not lately. Fortunately, not lately. I haven't used it. But yeah, previous companies that I've worked for years ago, you get burned out. This one, that's a good one. But I would say that this is more of at least in the context that I've used it, it's more of a long-term tiredness. In the context that we sometimes hear it in the US, if a person says they're burned out for some company they're working for, they don't want to work there anymore.
Yeah.
Exactly. Actually.
Right.
Yeah. They don't want to be there anymore. So, but it's more of a long-term thing. So yeah, it still works. They're still tired, but maybe slightly different context, I think.
It is, right? Because after a long day, just one long day, let's say like your first day of work at the company and bunch of meetings, a lot of things you had to learn, super busy, you probably wouldn't come back home and say, I'm burned out after your first day of work, right?
Yeah, right.
That would
Probably
be kind
not.
of weird because it's your first day of work. Like, what in the world did they make you do today to burn out in one day, right?
Right.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching today. Don't forget, CJ offers amazing lessons on Cafe Talk. All of his information is listed in the description below, or you can go to cafetalk.com and find him there. CJ, thank you very much for today. See you again.
Thanks for having me, man.
Bye, guys.